Now let's talk about recitation. Recitation is a form of recreation. It is not just simply reading the text, but it is to convey the spirit and the artistic value of the poem. Here are a few steps I would like to share with you on how to be a better reciter, how to read the text better. First is to understand the overall meaning of the lyrics, just like what we did earlier, to understand individual words and also to understand where does this words come from. Is it a Chinese idiom? Is it an expression? Or is it a sentence that borrowed from other poem? And secondly, we have to identify the emotion of each line. Is it sad? Is it a question? So when we know what emotion is that sentence, then we will know how to use the tone color or the accent or the dynamics, loud and soft or high pitch or low pitch, that suits the emotion of that sentence. The third thing that we can do is to understand the road map of the emotion or the transition of one emotion to the next emotion. And now how we can paint these emotions with vocal color. It is very similar to music and singing. Like I just mentioned just now, the elements that we can use is, the first one is the pitch, whether to use a high pitch or whether to use a lower pitch. Do we use airy type of voice to create some misery or some mystery? The next one is the speed. How fast do you want to say that sentence? For example, when we feel excited, we will speak very fast, especially when the adrenaline kicks in. Whereas when we feel sad, we will speak quite slow because we'll reminisce with the things in our head and we use the time to think, and that will delay the speed that we speak. And that is the reason why, that could be one of the reasons why when we feel sad, our speed of talking becomes slow. The third one is volume. Let's say when we are angry, we will speak really loud, and especially when two people are arguing, we will speak louder because we just want the other party to really hear what we say, and we tend to shout quite loudly when we are arguing with another person. But like when we are talking to your baby or we're talking to pet, we will start to change our voice to, "Hi, how are you? How do you feel today? Good? Oh, you got a sweet?" Something like this. We will change the tone. The next element is to know when to stop while you're reciting. Sometimes we have to refer to the punctuation, but sometimes we have to refer to the meaning of the sentence in order to know when to stop, because sometimes silence will create tension, just like music. The last element that we can use in the reciting is accent. We have to decide which words we have to stress in order to convey the meaning.